My name is Mr. Africa, the concerned person to the lives of African citizens. I'm the founder and the president of the National Loud Voice for Silent Majority Party. And I hope that through this party we shall be able to fight against diseases through establishing hospitals which are at the international level, and also we shall work as a team, as an Africans, to fight against poverty in some of African countries through welcoming the investors and introducing worker sessions, that is to say evening sessions and morning sessions, so that everyone can get somewhere to work. We shall also work as a team, as an African, to fight against ignorance in some of African countries, that is to say ignorance about prayer, ignorance about how to pray, where to pray, when to pray, and what to pray. In addition, therefore, allow me to pass this very important issue, which is the leadership period in African countries. We have proposed that in each leader in the new United African States will participate in the 12-year term period, and they will be examined for the first 6 years. According to their performance, will determine whether he or she can still fit to accomplish the 6 remaining years to make it a 12-year term period. And this will be followed by the chain, and this will be followed through the chain of command, that is to say, from the President of the United African States down to the local council chairperson. Once again, I would like to welcome you to this wonderful United African States Summit, and I would like to welcome people from South Africa, people from North Africa, people from East Africa, people from West Africa, and lastly people from Central Africa. Thank you for coming to attend this wonderful summit of the new United African States. Therefore, allow me to go straight to the issue, to the point that I'd like to discuss to you tonight. And tonight I would like to talk about the 3 important issues in Africa. And issue number 1 is the unity of Africa. Issue number 2 is the economy of Africa. And issue number 3 is the security of Africa. Let us start with the issue number 1, which is the unity of Africa. Africa is divided into 54 countries, and we have over 54 leaders and presidents in each of the African countries. For instance, President number 1, we have Sahel Work, the president of Ethiopia. We have Abdul Majid, the president of Algeria. We have Joe Lourenço, the president of Angola. And we have also Patrice Talon, the president of Benin. Number 5, we have Mokgweetsi Masisi, the president of Botswana. And we have number 6, we have Roch Marc Christian, the president of Burkina Faso. And we we have number 7, we have Evariste Ndayishimiye, the president of Burundi. And number 8, we have Paul Biya, the president of Cameroon. And number 9, we have George Carlos Fonseca, the president of Cape Verde. And number 10, we have Faustin Archange, the president of the Central Republic of Africa. And number 11, we have Mahamat Deby, the president of Chad. And then number 12, we have Azali Assoumani, the president of Comoros. And then number 13, we have Denis, the president of Congo. And then number 14, we have Ismail Omar, the president of Djibouti. And we also have number 15, we have Abdel, the president of Egypt. And number 16, we have Teodoro Obiang, the president of Equatorial Guinea. And number 17, we have Isaias Afwerki, the president of Eritrea. And number 18, we have Mswati, the leader of Eswatini. And then number 19, we have Ali Bongo Ondimba, the president of Gabon. And then number 20, we have Adama Barrow, the president of the Gambia. And number 21, we have Nana Akufo-Addo, the president of Ghana. Number 22, we have Alpha Conde, the president of Guinea. Number 23, we have Omar, the president of Guinea-Bissau. And number 24, we have Alassane, the president of Ivory Coast. And number 26, we have Leticia, the leader of Lesotho. And number 27, we have George Weah, the president of Liberia. And number 28, we have Aris Large, the president of Libya. And number 29, we have Andry Rajoelina, the president of Madagascar. And then number 30, we have Lazarus, the president of Malawi. Number 31, we have Bar Itamar, the president of Mali. And number 32, we have Mohamud, the president of Mauritania. 33, we have Mohamed V, the president or the leader of Morocco. And the number 34, we have Lupon, the president of Madras. Number 35, we have Filipe, the president of Mozambique. Number 36, we have Hage, the president of Namibia. Number 37, we have Mahamadou, the president of Niger. Number 38, we have Muhammadu Buhari, the president of Nigeria. And in number 39, we have Paul Kagame, the president of Rwanda. And in number 40, we have Evariste. And then number 41, we have Macky Sall, the president of Senegal. 42, we have Wave, the president of St. James. And then number 43, we have Julius Maada Bio, the president of Sierra Leone. And number 44, we have Mohamed Hussein, the president of Somalia. And then number 45, we have Cyril Ramaphosa, the President of South Africa. And then number 46, we have Abdel, the President of Sudan. And then number 47, we have Samia Suluhu Hassan, the President of Tanzania. And number 48, we have Faure, the President of Togo. And then number 49, we have Kais Saied, the President of Tunisia. And then number 50, we have Yoweri Museveni, the President of Uganda. And then number 51, we have Edgar Lungu, the President of Zambia. 53, we have Felix, the President of Congo Kinshasa. Number 54, we have Salva Kiir, the President of South Sudan. We thank God for all these above presidents in African countries. However, much as we have all these leaders in Africa, we are still weak and disrespected compared to white men. When they are speaking in the public, they are more respected than that of our African presidents in Africa, and that is too painful. Africa has ever fastest growing population of about 1.4 billion people, like that one of China and India. However, there is no way how we can plan for our sons, daughters, and our grandchildren when we are still disunited and hating one another. Therefore, it is time to unite and develop our country together as a single united African states. Point number 2. The economy of Africa. Africa has ever-growing economy of almost 4.1 trillion USA dollar GDP. This puts Africa into the 5th position if we are united, compared to that of countries like USA with 20 trillion GDP, China with 14 trillion GDP, Japan with 7 trillion GDP, and Germany with 4.7 trillion GDP. However, research says Africa is considered to be a poorest continent, yet we have all the natural mineral resources underground worth trillions and trillions of USA dollar, and still we consider to be poor, starvation, and our people are dying from many diseases and in every other day. That is too painful. And the major causes of this is disunity and not being cooperative. Everyone is running his or her own race, yet other countries like China, USA, Russia, and many others, when it comes to their countries, they put aside all their misunderstandings, conflicts, stood up, work hand in hand to defend their countries in any case, unlike African countries. In addition, therefore, Africa is very rich with natural mineral resources, more than even we expect, only that we are not working together. That's why some people are taking advantage of Africa. We are vulnerable. Anyone can do anything here in Africa. Research also says that in Congo only here in Africa, the wealth under Congo is far greater than the wealth above the United States of America, which is the richest country in the world, then if that's the case, how comes that Africa is poor? To me, I would like to ensure you that we are worthy of trillions and trillions of USA dollar, but you are just blinded by some people. So please, our leaders in Africa and all citizens of Africa, it is time to claim for our land and the land for Africa and our natural mineral resources. Allow me to go to the point issue number 3, which was the security in Africa. So when it comes to security, countries like the USA, United States of America, spend almost 80 billion on their defense budget. China spends $230 billion also on their defense budget. Therefore, if Africa is united by forming up a single United African States, UAS, we shall spend about 100 billion USA dollar on our defense budget system, making Africa a third strongest military in the world if we are united. For that reason, therefore, all leaders, presidents in Africa, government officials, and all citizens across Africa and those who are outside Africa, please let us put this proposal of coming up with a single United African States, UAS, into practice. By doing so, all the borders in Africa must go. All the borders within African countries must disappear. Let us have one currency which is to be backed up by our natural mineral resources. Let us have one passport with a single visa all over Africa or in the entire Africa. Let us also have one government and one parliament in Africa. Let us have one defense military system in Africa. And lastly, let us have one super president in Africa and governors in each of the United African States for the sake of Africa, people of Africa, and citizens of Africa. Thank you so much. God has already blessed the new United African States, like the USA. Good luck.